Good morning, guys. Chris with Tillman Family Farms. Jamie and I this morning we're about to head out to pick up some things in town, and just so happened to look from way over there by the houses, and I saw this girl standing here, and it looked like she had a baby at her legs. So hasn't been born long. Mama's still kind of cleaning them up. So let me show you what we got going on. Not sure what it is, but Mama's still working on cleaning them up. This is Mama. We call her Clown Face. But looks like she's done a good job so far. Completely unassisted. She's doing a good job. So we'll see how long it takes to get them up. But I want to come out here and get these videos before we got out of here, because it's gonna be an hour or two before we get back. But she looks like she's doing a good job, so we're gonna leave her to it. All right, so before we go back out and check on the calf, because when we go out and check on the calf, we're gonna move the chickens. So we've got a feeder group of pigs up here in this woods. This is the last group that's gonna run through here before we bring pigs back in here, probably not till the fall. It'll be the next group of piglets born that will end up back in this area. That's why we overseeded this a couple of videos back. But for those of you that have never seen us move pigs, I'm gonna go over this really quick. We've done a bunch of videos of moving pigs, and we started off really bad at this, and we've gotten pretty good at it over time. But anyhow, I'm gonna show you this setup real quick and show you where they just went to, and explain to you what the move is and how to get them to where we want them to load them in a week or so to take the ones to the butcher that have to go. All right, so this paddock, you can see this is start line electric netting is what we use. This is about waist high on me. We use the sheep and goat netting from them. It's pretty good stuff. Haven't had any problems out of it. But anyway, this is the paddock that they've been in. They were in here about a week longer than they should have been in here. So they have done some damage. So I got a little bit of work to do to get the ground back. I got to overseed this and try to get this put back together. But so a lot like Joel Salatin moves his chickens, that is the way that we move these pigs. So this is two sets of 164 feet of netting. So basically we have an extra set. So we have two working sets that pigs are in constantly. And then we have an extra set to move anybody. So what we did was right here where we wanted to let them in is where we normally keep the water barrels and we keep the connection. So this right here is where we actually let them into the new pen. You set up the new pen beside it, then you open it up and then open the one that they're in. They move right over. And as you can see them out there, they are checking it out and eating up what's there. This did not get overseeded the last time we had pigs through here 4 or 5 months ago. So this is just what's naturally growing back. But anyhow, that's the easiest way that we found to move pigs, okay? Move them like Salatin does. Have two sets. Set up the next set beside it, open it up, let them in. All right, so I'm at the other end of this paddock now that we just set up. You see back up there by the barrels where I was at. But anyway, so the intention is, so we move them here, and then in a few days, we'll move them into, not to get you drunk, into this section where the trailer and the loading ramp is set up right there. So the guy that's in that pen, he goes to the butcher tomorrow. So he won't be here. We'll be able to take that down. And this is gonna be kind of our last stop. There's some of these pigs in this pen behind me. Hang on, let me flip this there. All right, so some of these guys right here are not ready. There's only 4 of them going on, not tomorrow Monday, but next Monday. So we have this guy over here is going tomorrow, and then these 4 of these guys will go. So the rest of these guys don't go until June. So they still got about 2 months to grow. Anyhow, that's what we're doing with pigs. That's where we're gonna be loading them out here soon. As I'm walking by here, I'll give you a little shot of what we're doing up here. We've got pig loading videos and how we do that and not fight with them, and it's nice and easy. So let me show you that real quick. All right, so you see that? So number one, this guy, he's been really good for us. He's been around about 2 years. He's got 5 litters of piglets under his belt. We tried to sell him which was a little difficult. So we're gonna take a chance on him. We're gonna have him processed USDA, and if his meat is good, we will sell, but if he's got poor taint, then he'll probably be fed to the dogs. I hate to say that, but that's a waste. He's about 450 pounds or so. But anyhow, as he gets up there by that 55-gallon drum, you'll get a little different perspective. But anyhow, if you look, so we've got this netting goes all the way to that loading ramp, and it goes into the trailer there. Yeah, see, there you go, big guy. But anyhow, into the loading ramp. So what we've been doing for the last week is feeding him on this trailer. He goes on there without a problem, and it works great. All right, so the next task is to go out to the big pasture and move our egg layers. So we don't have any water infrastructure set up there in the pasture. So we take this trailer with this opened up IBC tote. We fill it up. We've got a 5-gallon bucket, and we do this the hard way. It's not fun. We're gonna be working on that. That'll be a future video one day. But anyhow, also when we were out, we had found someone that was getting rid of some chickens. So we went and picked those up. So we're gonna clip their wings and add them to these egg layers. And we have an extra set of netting in the back of the mule to help us with this move. So hang out, check it out. So here it is. This will be the 4th move. They went 2 times over there, and then last week we moved them to here. So now they'll be moving kind of more towards this way. Give them a little bit of that shade of that tree right there before we put them out in the middle of everything. But we have 1 extra set of netting. We don't have 2 extra sets of poultry netting to do this with. So we have 1 set that's 100 feet long. So we set it up over here, and we take the netting down. I drive the mule in and I hook this up, and then I back it into the set that we set up. And then from there, we'll flop the fence around once we close them into that. So I'll explain a little better once we're in the middle of it. So everybody does this a little different. We actually have this thing set up to where we can shut them up in there at night and move it, but it got a little difficult for us to make sure that that was like scheduled. So we started doing a little bit different, and this is how we've been doing it for the last couple of months. So let you check this out and see what you think. All right, so what we did was we opened up and we put another set of netting over here, and we've got an opening right there. So now we have the mule set up, and it's going to be pulled in there, and then we'll reset everything up. So that's it. So we've got this short piece of netting right here. We moved the mobile coop into it, and it just goes around this. So now what we've got to do is take our big set of netting and flip it around this this chicken tractor. Then we'll take the short piece of netting back down. So there it is, all moved. Happy hens lay happy eggs. So we're gonna clip the wings on these new guys and add them to the bunch. All right, there she is. We're all finished up. We got the new girls added in, wings clipped. We just filled up. Wow, he's got something in his throat. Just added them some water. So we're good to go. It's time to go check out that new baby calf. So obviously, Mama is being a bad mama. Baby's laying over here in the woods, and Mama is out grazing with the girls. So
I'm a girl.
and this is a little heifer calf. So she's pretty. Not sure where the brown came from, but she may darken up a little bit. But anyhow, we're gonna check her out real quick and make sure that she's all right, and maybe hang out with her for a little while since Mama is not over here. Maybe we'll get you a good view of that sweet little face right there. Oh my goodness. This is not the one we're gonna bring inside, is it? She's a sweetheart. New calf. This is the part that we're so bad at with babies. We like to love on them and talk to them and make them pets. But how can you resist that cute little face? I mean, come on now. But so even though Mama is on the other side of the pasture, she's like, I don't know, a good 6.5, 7 acres away, being a really, really good mama. She's first time mama, so we're gonna cut her some slack, but Jamie has convinced me to not stress about it just yet, so we're gonna give it a little time and see how it goes. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I hope you guys learned something about moving chickens and moving pigs. And as a bonus, you got to see a really cute newborn calf. So feel pretty good about this one. You guys, I hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't done so, please go down and like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you'll see all the videos we put out. And we will see you on the next one.